little bit of a masochist, little bit being the optimum word here.
Yeah.
So let me move you to the city overview. And you can actually see the blue glow that Christopher was talking about from the magical artifacts that are keeping the monsters at bay.
Oh, so pretty.
I suspect instead of fire, we use like these glowing crystals. Like that's actually on the.
Those
town.
glowing crystals are also a part of the huge magic that's keeping the city safe. And they also work as illumination. Because no sunlight ever reaches down here.
What's wrong with fire, though?
Well, you can have fires, no problem with that.
It's like, oh, so instead of fires, there's the magic crystals. And I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with fire?
No, they are just used to protect the city from the monsters. But they also pull double duty as sort of sunlight, quote unquote. 24-hour sunlight.
How nice.
The tower.
Walking on sunshine, walking on sunshine.
When you all ended up down here, you all started at the tower. That's where you were teleported to, and from the tower you entered the city. Just so you know.
So like, is the festival gonna be like really big, like entire city big?
Oh
or
yeah,
just,
the
like,
entire
small
city is gonna
area?
take part in it. It's gonna be a really big deal.
I was gonna have a
I don't
plan,
know what to make of this.
but I don't know if I would pass the roll or not.
Well, depends on what you wanna do and if you wanna take that chance.
I know, right? I was thinking of transforming into a crow and flying around the town and seeing what stalls are gonna be put up and pick out my prey.
Ah!
You can do that.
Yeah!
And then everybody's gonna look at, how the fuck did a bird get here?
Yeah,
Well, I
actually
do have
that's true
antlers.
because there's no birds underground, so you're gonna
Shit,
have to
there's
be
not?
sneaky.
It's like, Ka! What the fuck is that?
Exactly.
Or the first thing they're gonna say is, "Wow, meat!"
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
should be
no,
careful about that too,
what's
because
that?
birds are edible.
Who cares?
Maybe a
Get it
pigeon.
so I can eat it.
No, wait, pigeons are fat.
So yeah,
Pigeon pot
if you want to
pie.
shapeshift, that's a 2d6 plus your wisdom.
Okay. Is that right if I just roll like the wisdom from the little sheet?
Yeah, no, totally. That's why we made those shit. Oh,
No.
10. Good job. That's perfect.
Woohoo!
So what do you want to
Bird.
turn into?
Crow!
Okay. Let's say since you did so well, you managed to turn into a type of crow that this entire place is blue and black pretty much. So you turn into a kind of crow that's very good to hide in this kind of environment.
Was high enough to know there aren't any birds down here, but I've seen a bat or two.
I still want to be a bird, I don't care.
There's definitely bats, yeah.
But bats can't fly fast.
Yes,
Yes,
they can.
Oh.
Anyway, you
Well,
turn
You think
don't
bats
worry,
are
it's
the
still
fat
fine.
people of birds?
No, I said pigeons were.
Guys, seriously, I'm the GM. When I'm talking, you shut up. Oh, God.
You shut up.
And so yeah, anyway, you managed to turn into a crow, and you actually turn. Your feathers are actually so well camouflaged that when people have to really be staring at the spot where you are, or it'd be pretty much impossible for them to see you. You're blending in amazingly well. You soar around the city and you pick out some of the stands that are gonna have the biggest discounts. I assume that's what you were looking for.
Well, I had a plan. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm working on it.
Okay, what's the plan?
I was gonna transform into a dog and beg people for food at the stalls.
That can work, or Mushi can do
dog
it
meat.
for you.
But we can both do it, and then it's like double the food. Or we could go to different stalls and.
Yeah, you
No.
can do that too. So basically, now you scouted some of the places you want to visit for the festival. Is that right?
Yeah, that was my
Okay.
idea.
Anybody else want to do something before we move on to the festival?
I do.
Sure.
Apart from completing the orders that I've gotten for the festival, I actually want to find out more about our little companions, Alexander's new companions, Khalil, Sutherland, and Roderick.
You just had to say little.
Is that a short joke?
Yes.
I don't care because I'm not short, but you know.
And it's Talila, not Tally. Jeez.
It's Callie.
Alexander's not the type of person to
Talila.
work with people he
No, no,
doesn't
no.
know.
Talila.
Mm,
If
By
she's
the
a
way,
by the way, if Tally's a slave, she has a mark that indicates her as such.
no, the nobleman didn't brand them.
No, I
Basically,
don't mean
when they
brand. I mean
captured
like
her,
a collar or something.
basically, yeah, she can have some kind of collar to indicate that she's a slave, so nobody can touch her. Basically, they wanted to brand her, the people that stole her, but she's very hot property. So before they could even brand her, she got sold off immediately.
Wow.
By the way, I just uploaded your first quest in the quest journal, so you can take a
I
look
saw.
if you want.
Yeah, it came
Party
up
hard.
as soon as you did it.
Party
The Ardent
hard.
Festival.
Party
Get all the
hard.
free food.
I
Okay
wonder
then.
how easy it's gonna be to find the place that has all these elven maids.
You're not
Well, you
allowed
can
to
just
go
ask
there.
Tali.
No.
Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to
It's
find
one of
out.
the nobles, so it wouldn't be hard to find him, especially if you ask her where she lives.
You have no business there.
That's the thing. I'm trying to find out about them secretly.
Uh-huh.
Hmm
I have eyes all over the city.
I mean, I
I
could
am
just
going to
ask
sleep.
her,
Caca.
but that's kind of cheating.
So yeah, what do you want to do with your companions then? You said you wanted to do something?
I wanted to find out more about them. Like, I want to ask
Okay.
around, for instance, what good deeds have Roderick done? Where has he seen the most? Same for Tally. Like, someone clearly owns her. I want to
Good
find out
deeds.
who. And O'Sullivan, does he exist? You know, the basic.
Well, while you're
Is he just a
asking,
figment of all our
I'm staring
imaginations?
at you as you're asking these stupid questions aloud. Does O'Sullivan exist? If I hit you, will it hurt you?
so while you're doing that, your kind and awesome GM is gonna have his dinner because he's starving and he hasn't had dinner yet. So keep going.
Oh wow.
Mm,
What do you mean
Well,
keep
you don't
going?
need me. You can just talk between each other right now.
But secret.
Oh,
Secret.
Didn't you wanna ask
secret,
them some
secret.
stuff?
Yeah, but
he
he
wants
wanted to
to
learn
know-
in secret, apparently.
Oh.
yeah.
Okay. Well, what do you want? Who do you want to learn more about?
The first one would probably be Roderick, since he's the most stoic and stuff. He knows about the good deeds, but he wants to know, for instance, what good deeds he's done recently and where he's mostly seen.
Oh no, I'm kind of a scary guy, guys. I wear
So
some scary
scary.
armor and have a scary sword.
Yeah, you're a
Roar.
softie.
From what you know, Roderick ventures a lot into the barred off area of the prison.
Yeah, I ventured out into like the forbidden zones. And
Basically,
then come back.
the,
anyway.
the what you call now a city used to be an underground prison. 80% of it is now compiled of the city. The other 20% are barred off, and they say that it's dangerous for people. That's why they don't let anyone in, and they are very sketchy about the, shall we say, information about that place. Roderick knows why. Because this place is already bad enough. People that stay down here long enough either go crazy or die. And if people learn that so close to them a place like that exists, there's gonna be mass panic. So I assume Roderick has kept hush hush about what's over there.
Yeah, no. I just go out there, do some good deeds by making sure like they don't overflow into the city, you know.
So
And
yeah,
maybe kill a few monsters that wander in. But
yeah, definitely. So yeah, from what you can gather, Alex, Roderick seems to venture off into the forbidden parts of the city quite often, like almost daily. And when he's back in town, he usually helps out people with mundane tasks that nobody wants or has time for. He's basically that kind of good guy that would help out with annoying stuff. Like a cat stuck in a tree or something like that. Just an example, there's no trees down here. Sorry. But you know,
stalactites. Help,
He's
help,
just
the
that
cat is
kind
of
stuck
good
in a
guy.
stalactite.
help, my cat is stuck on a stalactite.
Oh, thank you. Now we
So-
can have stew tonight.
So yeah, like whenever I mean, I guess you would know like, or somebody would be like, oh yeah, he comes out of the forbidden zones like covered in blood, but we don't know what goes on in there.
Also, pro tip, Sally, because yeah, like I said, meat is very rare. You should be careful that mush doesn't get, you know, eaten.
Too far away from you.
Yeah.
Ethan.
I won't let anyone hurt him.
I suspect that you should put the noble's collar on him also. You know, so they know not to touch because it's noble.
Yeah, maybe that would be a very good idea, but you should not say that out of character.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just saying what she would have thought of beforehand.
Okay, can I assume that you guys are ready? Can we move on to the festival then? Or do you want to learn something
Let's
else?
move on to the festival.
As I said, I just want to know, since I don't think we could find out anything about Sullivan. He just stays in the tavern all day, I suspect.
No,
But
I
he
want
just
to go
wants
to
to
the
find out who
library.
Tally's owner is.
Oh, what do
I
you want to
wanted
do,
to go to the
Sullivan?
library.
You wish to go to the library. Okay, you can do that. Shit, I don't have the library music ready. Fuck, whatever.
You fail.
Nice job.
Doesn't matter.
You failed.
You go to the Arx Magus Librarium.
It's a mess.
Stupid name.
Your stupid name.
What do you wish to do there?
Read books.
Hmm.
Fuck you.
What
think
else
we're
is
gonna
there
do
to
at
do
a
in the
library?
You wish to read some books. Unfortunately, you are not allowed to do that.
Why not?
Because if you want to use the materials there, you have to go through the librarian. And he says that
I
if you
want a
want,
library card.
he says there's no such thing. If you want to read from the knowledge stored here, you have to add to it or compensate me for it.
You have to what?
Compensate me, you know,
No.
money
What was
or
the first thing
something
he said?
magical. I don't know, I'll take anything. He looks like old
What
and
was the
greedy, so.
first thing he said?
If you wish to read the knowledge here, you have to add to it. Basically, give him some new knowledge that is not already here, and then he'll let you have some of his knowledge, as in read books and stuff.
It's like an avatar.
Shut up.
Spoilers, you may or may not have a bag of 5 books.
I do have a bag of 5 books.
Books.
And books are awesome, if you use them right. Haha.
I'll come back later.
No, Garen, he just waves you off. Where was it? Fuck, I can't find it. I guess I'll just leave it for later.
Good.
Look forward to it. Okay, with that being said, let's move on to the festival. And unfortunately, I couldn't find the right picture because, unsurprisingly, not many people hold festivals like, you know, underground. So finding pictures for that was fucking impossible.
Then who cares?
Also, music for the
Try
festival was
typing
kind
in
of
Goblin Party.
whatever. So, we move on to the haha festival.
Ho ho.
Woohoo.
It's the day of the festival. There's music in the air, everybody's having fun. In fact, you're kind of surprised by the music that's being played. Well, let me find it.
Ooh, music.
Do 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 do. Or
music-
is it that, or is it this? Do 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 do.
The music seems kind of out of place for a festival. This is the kind of music you'd expect in a rich man's party. Like, Roderick, this is the kind of music you listen to when you back in your kingdom, when the king would invite you to one of the royal balls.
I'm lost in the fields.
So yeah, considering this is an event that affects the entire city, the nobles themselves have like been quote-unquote generous and let some of their best musicians provide music and entertainment for the masses. There's food stalls everywhere, everything is half price, everybody's eating and drinking to their heart's contents, everybody's dancing, everybody's having a lot of fun, there's a lot of laughing and pranking. The guards are set up, and while you're in the crowd, one of the guards approaches you along with Christopher. He says, "Hey guys, glad you could make it." And he gives you like a small piece of paper with a seal. Here, take this. Once the festival starts, you can use this to get closer. Basically, we're gonna set up a stage where the mage's daughter is gonna perform the ritual. You'll be able to get a closer view. And he says, "And no, I'm not spoiling what's gonna happen. Look forward to it." And he smiles
Is this
and leaves.
actual paper?
Yeah, it's a piece of it's a parchment with a seal.
Where'd you
Cool,
get the
actual
parchment?
paper.
Yeah.
Where'd you get the parchment?
What do you mean?
Paper's made from plants.
I didn't say there were no plants.
There's no sunlight.
Yeah, that's why there's moss, mushrooms, and other stuff like that. Plus, keep in
There's
mind
Mushroom
that
paper.
since plus keep in mind that this world has some kind, the underground world has been corrupted by powerful magic that's kind of fucking up space and time, and it's connecting different worlds. That's where all the monsters came from. That's where Tali came from, and from that came also some other races that are now living in the city normally. And there's also some kind of different animals and plants and stuff that can survive in this kind of environment. One of those plants that came from the different world is actually useful to make parchments and such. And by the way, you know how there's that all-powerful plot driving tool? That's mine. It came from a different world. Go for it.
Nice to know
Roger,
you have such a tool.
after
Dude,
he takes
everybody
the
needs that
He
tool.
is a tool.
Roger will take the parchment. Give a nod to the, captain of the guard.
Christopher.
Yeah, I know.
Chris.
Or Christopher, and just start walking off into the crowd to go look around.
Roderick, you'd actually remember events like this. Your king was kind and your kingdom prospered back in the day. So people would constantly held festivals in his honor and him in like just to appreciate the public, and there was a lot of festivities like this and fun. And considering what abysmal place the underground is, this is kind of special. This is the one day of probably one day in a couple of years that people are so happy, cheerful, and approaching, and not looking so gloom. So, as you can imagine, you're probably having flashbacks of your past. And how does that make you feel? Tell us about.
Oh, it makes
your
him feel
character.
makes him feel horrible. Like, yeah, there's some brief measures like, oh yeah, I remember that. He's happy about that. Then immediately that's just like gone, replaced by guilt.
You said
These people can't have that anymore.
you
They're all
said
dead.
you
He's
said
like
your
some fucking wraith.
you said your face is covered, but I take it your body language is showing that you're depressed.
Oh yeah. He's kind of like he's gloomy right now. Like it's
Uh,
just like at first like he like perks up. Oh, this is cool. No, wait, I'm so guilty now. Like my people can't have this anymore because they're all
Someone,
dead. Not,
while you're lamentating and brooding over that, someone tugs on your hand, and when you snap out of out of it and look, you see a small girl with some kind of pastry in her hand, like on a stick. She's just tugging on your hand, saying, "Cheer up, Mister. Here, it's this," and she offers you her food. This is no time to be feeling sad. It's a festival. You should enjoy it. And she smiles.
He'll smile beneath his helmet and he'll do something he's probably never done before. This gives great risks to him, and he realizes this, but he's gonna take his helmet off.
Oh,
Ugh,
the
What?
horror! It's hideous.
I know, right?
She looks at you strangely for a moment, like she's, "Oh, what the fuck?" And then suddenly she smiles again and says, "Hey, you're pretty cute. Will you marry me when I grow up?"
Dear Lord.
Yeah.
Wait,
Looks at her like,
what
what?
exactly does he look like with this helmet off?
That girl has
You
those
look so
fingers.
bishy.
Well, he
Yeah.
used to be a small nobleman, so I'd say he looks pretty decent.
Yeah, I look fine. I like
For an
decent.
undead.
I don't look like a skeleton. That's the key thing.
Yeah,
here.
he doesn't look
I-
like an undead. He looks like a putty boy.
I look like a human. I look like I
That-
look human like Alexander, but I'm not.
Hey,
I don't.
that is my bond. Roderick is keeping an important secret from me. I must find out.
Oh shit, I forgot all about the bones because I spent 2 hours talking.
Roderick is keeping an important secret from
Too
me.
late now.
Yeah. We can do that
Well,
We'll do
later.
it
seriously,
after
we
the
need
first
bones.
session.
Once.
Fuck
He'll
it,
just-
we'll
Wait,
do
we're
'em
gonna
later.
do it now?
He'll hold out.
I'll
Yeah.
do 'em later.
No. He'll hold out
Okay,
his
we'll do it
pinky and
later.
say, "Sure, kid."
You
Whatever
don't
you
know
say.
him.
That's my next step. What's your name?
I am Sally.
Sally. Okay.
Sullivan's illegitimate daughter.
What?
She doesn't know.
No, just kidding.
He just gives her like, yeah. Name's Roderick. When you grow up, I guess you can find me. And he's just gonna like stand up and start walking away.
We'll still be the same age.
She waves
so
at you and
it's okay.
says bye bye as her older sister comes and picks her up. There you are. Where were you? I was worried sick about you. Let's go. And they disappear into the crowd. And that's how you realized that you had a chance to save a girl, but now she got kidnapped.
That what?
No, just kidding.
That
Just kidding. Don't worry about it. Just kidding.
That would have been hilarious.
Uh,
Yoink.
You said older sister and said we were worried about whatever.
So she's acting like it. Maybe she's not. Maybe she's not.
oh my god.
Uh,
Don't put doubt into fun.
And then Roderick realized that he fucked up. No, just kidding. Don't worry about it. So yeah, the festival begins. Everybody's having fun. Ugo Senpai turned into a dog, and since she already scouted a few days before, with Mushi they had devised an ingenious plan. In no time flat, they actually ran through all the places she had picked as target, and they ate on a mountain of food.
Yeah! All for free!
Not exactly.
Oh. But I still said it. Run! Run as a dog. They can't
Yes.
catch me.
Well, if they catch you, they're gonna eat you. So
I'll
motivation
transform into
thrown out.
another animal.
that's still
Yeah.
meat.
You guys,
I don't think you understand. You're
and
meat.
then keep going.
It's
No, I was just
cannibalism.
saying she's meat. So like,
And then you eventually people start eventually making their way to the grand stage. There's still people dancing. Do you guys want to join in the dancing, or do you want to get closer to the stage
Nope.
with the
I'm
pass?
going to the stage. I don't
Yeah,
Well,
dance.
since you've got the passes, I want to go to the stage as well, since it's probably a rare
People
event.
touch me. People touch me. I'm
Okay.
ice cold. No, I can't have that, guys.
As you get closer, for instance, Sullivan is keen on magic and Alexander's got some wits, but if one of you notices something and realizes what's going on, I'm just gonna assume that he shares that information with everybody, unless he says, no, I'm keeping this to myself, okay? Just for
Okay.
convenience.
Yep.
Okay.
that's
So yeah,
fine.
when you get closer to the stage, you realize that this is no ordinary stage. Like, first of all, there's a lot of guards stationed around the stage to make sure that nobody does anything funny. There's also some guards up on the rooftops and in the back alleys, so there's no trouble around the stage. The place is locked down tight. And that's not all. There's a huge magic circle around the stage. It's basically protective magic to make sure that no magic is used against the people on the stage. And with all the guards covering all the physical locations and stuff around it, this stage is pretty much right now the most secure place in the town. Like, nobody's gonna fucking touch or get on the stage
Going on.
without their approval.
I'm gonna
Not-
expand my senses. Use
Okay.
what my training was teaching me.
Why? What do you want to do?
Oh no, I'm just in case something's gonna happen.
Oh, you're
I
just
want to
training.
know. No,
Okay.
well, I mean, you can call it that, but also it's just a security measure in case.
The problem is that the crowd is so fucking huge and you're not that strong yet that even if something does happen, you would not be able to sense it. It's just a
Ah.
mess. You're basically trying to sense a drop of water into a sea.
Never mind then. If you,
It
when,
is
I mean,
just,
when you
but you can keep trying. That you
yeah,
can
I'll keep trying.
practicing your senses.
By
Yeah,
the
I'm
way,
gonna keep doing that.
I have a question.
Yes.
Does Old Sullivan have a house?
Well, that depends. I asked you what you were doing when you came underground. Basically, when you came underground, you're piss poor. So what are you gonna do with your life?
But you said I was from this world.
Yes.
Yes, but not
this
from
world,
the
not
underground.
underground.
I'm
in here.
so confused.
Oh, that's why I wanted to go into
Oh,
more
well.
detail into your story, but you said to wing it.
Oh well.
Make a roll. Make a 2d6.
Do it.
I'm typing.
Okay, you have a small house.
Yeah.
A kind old lady died, and for some reason you ended up as the owner of that house. It makes absolutely no fucking sense, but that house is yours now.
I was just walking by. You You can have my house. Okay, and then she just dies. The hell?
Yeah,
Uh,
that's exactly how it happens.
Okay.
I suspect it was something like a
Sir,
family
did you
dispute,
kill
and she
this
says, "The
lady?"
first person
No.
out the window, I will declare them my heir."
And
Mother,
and
don't!
O'Sullivan
You,
just
straw
jumped through the
one!
window, broke the glass, and said, "I'm here now."
No, that's what Lipso would do. I was just walking by going like, what am I gonna do? I don't have any place to live. You can have my house! Score, I guess.
So yeah, there you go. Now you have a house, O'Sullivan. Good job.
Okay.
Okay, moving on. So the people quiet down. The music stops any second now. There we go. The music stopped. Oh, and you see that a small armed patrol of guards is helping the young girl get to the stage.
The young girl that was talking to who?
That's the daughter of the wizard. That she's gonna perform the ritual for the first time. Ain't she
Ah.
pretty?
so Animu. Ah.
That's the best picture I could find. Lay off. I'm not happy with it either.
Yeah.
Ugh. Oh gosh.
I'm pretty sure you're pretty happy with it, Dungeon Master Weeaboo.
So yeah.
The fifth.
No wait, that's wrong. Ah, shh. Never mind. I was gonna play something that I should not have played.
It's okay, we didn't hear shit.
Good.
Welcome to the jam! Get ready to slam!
Now you're gonna get that song stuck in my head.
As she starts, starts the ritual, you notice that her instead of like saying magic words or anything, her magic is in her voice. Her singing starts to materialize and
does
shape the
everybody
air
else
around
know-
her
how
into
does
pure
everybody know this is
magical
magic?
particles and use it as she pleases. That's definitely
check.
the daughter of the mage. Some people are nervous about this because obviously they don't like mages.
How to
But
check magic?
But with all the guards around, they feel assured that whatever if something bad happens, they're gonna be protected, so it's fine. As she continues the ritual, you see that all the artifacts and the other magical items and orbs and that are scattered and crystals around town and in the air begin to shine in a brighter hue of blue. Basically, the magic she is pouring from the air inside them is recharging them, giving them more life. And as the ritual is going along, everybody's enjoying the soothing tone of her voice. It suddenly comes to an abrupt end. Everybody falls silent and watches towards the stage in disbelief as a black arrow is stuck in her chest.
Oh, I was gonna
Oh,
try to
shit.
stop that. God damn it! If I knew.
Everybody is in complete shock because the place is in total lockdown. That arrow could not have come from anywhere. And yet, there it was, stuck in her chest. Everybody watches. You could hear, like, if there was fucking. No, actually, there are probably. What's it
Screams.
called? What's it called? A fly, yeah. If there was a fly around, the entire city would hear it. Everybody
You
was
could
in such
basically hear a
shock. It's
pin drop.
absolutely
No,
quiet.
no, there it is. The fly. Buzz. Shut up!
You
So
see
yeah,
her fall to her knees and gasp for air. And then it hits everybody like a wave of uneasiness and panic. The guards start immediately jump to see what's going on and try to help her. And then
No,
someone in the
wait.
crowd points towards one of the rooftops far, far away. Like literally, that rooftop is maybe 2 or 3 kilometers away. It's very far, and all you can see is some kind of distance, barely. Like in the distance, you see some kind of man on a rooftop. The distance is impossible, and he is holding a long bow in his hand. That shot is absolutely fucking impossible. He just stands there, and the crowd watches at him, and then he just disappears. Before panic can set in.
How could you see that?
Oh, you can see a couple of kilometers away. That's not too bad if you've got a clear line and such. Like a lot of the people in the crowd see him because there's like a huge crowd. Some of them see him. They realize what's up. I just tell you straight up what's up because you're gonna find out one way or another. So, as everybody is still unsure what the fuck is going on, suddenly the crystals around the city begin to flicker.
Oh no!
Oh.
Roger puts his helmet on, and he's gonna go up to the
Wait,
the
wait,
girl.
not yet.
Oh, sorry.
Noises begin to appear from outside the city walls.
Noises. And you hear roar! That ain't no noise. Fuck this place.
Everybody watches towards the walls and begins to panic as the blue crystals one by one start to fade and
Can I go
lose their
straight to the-
power.
Can I go straight to the walls? I mean, that's just I gotta protect these people, and the crystals are
No,
failing.
not yet. Don't rush.
Oh god
Hang on.
damn!
Wait until he's finished his description.
So-
Just
Let me
don't
get my
jump ahead.
moment.
So as noises begin to appear, the crowd begins to panic, and suddenly, earthquake shatters the entire city. The walls begin to creak as something slams relentlessly into them. With the crystal's powers fading, you hear the endless mobs of monsters outside starting to bang their heads against the walls and clawing and scratching, trying to get in. The crowd panics and goes into an uproar. Entire chaos breaks out, but it's still fine. The guards try to take control of the situation. Like Chris starts yelling, "Calm down, everyone, calm down. It's fine. The walls will protect us. We will get this situation under control. Do not panic." He continues to shout and shout and shout, but the tremors get louder. And then shit hits the fan. People go into complete chaos as screams happen left and right. You see things bursting from the ground beneath you.
Oh shit.
Okay,
Uh,
wait. I want to do something.
Okay, now you can do stuff. You see giant worms emerging from underground. They didn't try to bash into the walls. They went completely underneath and are now coming from beneath you and attacking
Damn it.
villagers.
Okay, I wanna do prestidigitation.
Hang on a
Ghost
second. Hang
flying
on.
above everyone.
I know this game doesn't normally have a turn order, but could we have a turn order for talking? Because we're kind of group that doesn't exactly follow that, and we always talk over each other. So I would like
Okay.
a sort of turn order for talking.
Okay, you can discuss that between yourselves if you want.
Well, it doesn't matter who goes first or anything. It doesn't matter who
Yeah,
goes
right
first. I
now it
just want the
doesn't
turn
matter
order.
because basically what's happening all around you, these worm-like creatures are bursting out of the ground and attacking villagers. So there's not really a saying of who's gonna act first and such.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
hang on. I was gonna
Well,
yell.
first
at-
Roderick.
Yeah, I was gonna yell like some of the guards to like. I'm pointing at the sorceress as I'm drawing my sword to like, get her out of here. She needs to survive. She's like one of the only ones that can maybe put the crystals back. He's gonna
Get an
jump
arrow
off
in
the
her
stage. Well, I don't know. Maybe they can help her. I'm gonna start
Hey.
attacking worms.
Right.
Okay, what are the rest of you going to do?
My
I was
turn.
gonna
Sullivan, you're next.
I want to create a minor illusion with prestidigitation to scare the crap out of people.
Oh my god.
What people?
They're already scared.
I want to scare them more.
Considering they're busy dying or getting trampled, I'd say that they wouldn't be impressed much with
Well,
what you.
I wanted to do it before the worms, but no.
I didn't assume you'd be that evil!
I am
Oh,
evil. It's on the sheet.
No, it's not. Oh my god.
Really? Okay.
It's
Alright
fire.
then,
That's
fire,
bullshit.
Tally.
spells. Ah, ha, ha, ha.
You're
Fine.
next. You do first.
Wait.
I'll go last.
I'm sorry, O'Sullivan. We'll see what we can do next time.
Wait, so it's kind of really dark now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's getting darker and darker because more of the crystals are fading.
Maybe we have a mage to help the crystals.
Who's next to me?
What
We're
do you mean
all
who's
on
next to you? Your party members. Not
We're all
Roderick,
on
he ran off.
So Alexander's next to me.
Okay.
I touch his. Are you wearing a tunic?
No, I'm wearing like a coat.
A what? A coat. Okay.
Like
I grab your coat. Light.
I start glowing.
You're
No, you have to roll 2d6 plus intelligence.
That's intelligent.
Means you.
I understand what it means. Can I roll
So-
from the sheet? What would it do?
You can roll from the sheet, yeah. Everything seems in order, so it should work fine. Oh,
Dang.
good job. So
I'm
basically,
like a
okay,
holy...
you can create perfect light. What do you want to light? Like basically, do you want to light one of his pieces of clothing or what? Or
Yeah,
make,
I grab
considering
his
he rolled
coat.
perfectly,
I
I'm gonna
grab
say
his
if you wanna
coat.
make him
That's
like
light.
glow like a light bulb, you can make the entire person glow like a light bulb.
Done.
He said he grabbed my coat.
He changed his mind.
Alexander, you're completely illuminating now. You're shining so brightly. Ah! I can't look at
I'm
you.
like a hero. Oh,
You're so
Hey,
bright.
hey. You know, it's like, hey, light the way.
Right, Tally next. Since this is all happening at the same time.
I was gonna ask, can these worms be one shot or no?
That's not the kind of question you can ask me.
What the? What kind of question is that?
Wait, can I kill them in one hit?
One shot. Do you have salt?
Let's see. Well, we need to find like a safe place. I need to protect Mushy. He can't die. So I'm gonna attack the worms. They're
If you
close
tell
by.
him to run off, he'll just run off and protect himself.
Okay. Mushy, go hide.
He just barks quickly "Ruff!" and runs off.
Alright then.
Now I fight.
Keep in mind that while you're doing this, apart from Roderick, who's actually immediately jumped into it, when you're doing such actions that are not related to combat, more people are dying.
That's fine.
Just saying, so you know.
Guessing your
Alexander,
sheet says
what's
evil
the
too.
I don't know them. No, I just don't know them. Why would I care?
I don't know, maybe
Because
because you're
they
a
gave
good
you
person. I don't know.
Right,
I'm
so
I'm neutral.
I guess it's my turn since
Neutral.
Tally jumped into the
People
fray as
die,
well.
people live.
The thing is, now I'm glowing, I want to, at the moment, I want to take a look to see if the sorcerer is actually dead. Like, was it something like instant death?
No,
Is that gonna be shot?
they've put the arrow out of her, and it doesn't seem to be poisoned. So now they're treating her wounds so they can kind of, you know, catch her breath and continue with the ritual.
Ah, so
They're treating her on the
her.
spot, some of the guards, while the others are evacuating the people to safety.
Alright then. Where's Christopher?
He's busy leading the guards. He's basically shouting orders and fighting.
I can't leave the ritual area. But he clearly has a moment of weakness as he looks towards the church area, but he knows that they're probably
Yeah,
here
the church
as
is
well
actually
at the
nearby.
festival. Yeah, the thing is, they're probably here at the festival as well, so
Yes,
protecting
definitely.
the festival is probably the best way. So he's gonna go and basically guard the stage, make sure that none of them can come up with him and fight the worms.
Okay then. So the worms, after initially surprising the guards and the people, have managed to kill some of both normal civilians and guards. But now the battle starts raging on. The guards start to engage the worms. The people are slowly being evacuated. And considering Roderick jumped into the fray straight head on, he immediately runs into a couple of worms that try to surround him and attack him. They're not very smart. They're basically working on instinct. So Roderick, how do you want to deal with them?
How many are there surrounding me?
3 or 4, you're not sure because they always keep more keep coming out of the ground, so counting at this point is kind of a waste.
Since I have the long thing, he's just gonna do like sweeping strikes and like he's gonna make sure that they can't like surround him. He's gonna make
Basically
sure
you want to hack and slash them.
Yeah.
Okay,
exactly.
so 2d6 plus strength.
Oh my god, I whiffed that. Holy shit.
You whiffed
Whiff.
very hard. As
Oh,
you
so
thrust
whiffed.
your sword forward to impale one of the worms actually weasels its way around the sword and climbs up it, and it bites into your sword arm. like they don't seem that tough, but
They're slippery little guys.
their pangs on the front are actually very tough, and they are good at dealing with armor. They actually have the feet piercing, so they go right through your armor. The worm bites you, and it hits you for.
Wait, can I re-roll my damage?
Yes,
my attack?
once per battle. Are you sure you want to use it on the first roll?
Yes.
Okay
Yes.
then, reroll.
I have one question.
There, that's better.
What's up?
How's he got +3 strength?
Wait.
I have plus-
What
I
are you
have plus
rolling? That's
three.
not a plus. You're not supposed to have +3. You're
Oh.
supposed to have a +2.
I'm just
My
looking
bad,
at it,
it's
like,
11.
wait a
It's
minute.
11. I apologize. Do
No, no.
I need to roll again?
Wait. Let me look at your character sheet. What the fuck?
It's plus 2. It's 16. It's plus 2. I forgot.
Okay.
I thought it was plus 3 for a second. Do I
Okay.
need to keep, can I keep that roll, or do I need to just subtract
No, no,
one,
it's
or-
fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Alright.
You're still with 11. You're still gonna make it. So basically, since you rolled so well on a hack and slash, here's what's gonna happen. On a 10 plus, you deal your damage to the enemy and avoid their attack. So basically, a perfect strike without retaliation. At your option, you may choose to do a 1d6, but the enemy is gonna get to attack you. Do you wanna deal extra damage?
Hiya.
No.
Okay, so just roll a 1d10.
Oh
Two.
my God, why am I so bad today?
Even though your strike is very weak, there's not enough strength behind it. Your weapon is massive. It's basically very. What were the traits on it?
Huge and versatile.
No. I mean, wasn't it messy?
Yeah, huge and messy and.
Basically, your weapon is huge and messy. It's not so much the raw damage it does, it's the fact that it's used for severing stuff. So this worm's body is actually not that tough. You manage to sever one of the worms clean in half.
Okay.
Lengthwise or widthwise?
What?
Lengthwise.
Yeah, he
or
said
widthwise?
vertical or horizontal decapitation.
Oh, okay.
Horizontal.
Decapitation or cleave?
Decapitation.
Thank you. Decapitation!
Yeah, you basically sever one of the worms in half. The other worms start to surround you and look poised to strike, but since they saw one of them die, they seem to actually, even though they seem to be very beastly at first, now they seem a little bit more worried, and they start to more carefully surround you
Ambush predators.
before striking.
Yep.
What do you guys do?
Need help?
Well,
I mean, you can choose
Roderick's gone,
to.
then Tally, you can go next since you dived in.
So I dive in? Yeah.
What
Yes,
do you do?
you attack.
That's
Yeah.
what you're up to.
Yeah.
That's what you're deciding. So you dive in.
You
as well.
attack
Right.
with your weapon then, okay?
Oh, but I'm still Doge.
No, you're not. You're a human. I mean, an elf.
Oh.
Danny elf.
You want to
Hmm.
Danny
transform?
spear.
Possibly. I was thinking of transforming it into a bear.
Okay, roll plus your wisdom. I think it was wisdom, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay then.
Rah!
You transform into a what type of bear?
Grizzly bear!
Let's say grizzly probably because of where you lived, right? Okay,
I just
you
said
turn into a
God
grizzly
damn.
bear that actually has, you still have your antlers even though you're a grizzly bear. Just saying.
Well, yeah, I know.
Okay, so
No,
your special attacks are maul and bear's hide. For whenever you get hit, you'd usually get extra armor, but since these guys have piercing, they go for your extra armor, so that's negated. All you have is maul, where basically you
That's
get to
fine.
sever them in pieces.
Yes!
Okay, so you do you charge in? What do you do how to
No.
attack? Do you use your mauling or do you just attack normally?
I'm gonna maul. Duh.
Okay,
That was
you,
the point of transforming
which,
into a bird.
which do you attack? Just some at random, ones that are about to strike at Roderick, ones that for the
I'll attack the one that's behind Roderick.
Okay, roll. So it's a hack and slash.
Okay, so it's the
2d6 plus strength.
Alright.
You guys can just use your sheets. It's way more efficient and
Oh no!
that way.
Oh no!
So you try to maim some of the worms that are attacking Roderick, but unfortunately they're way too quick for you. Your bear form is just too slow for them. They whizzle around.
Dang it!
They actually get on top of you and start biting you on the back. You
I
take
know.
You take 2 damage, but you're pinned to the ground by their weight. They're trying to
Shit.
basically gang up on you. More and more worms are trying to get on you. They're trying to suffocate you.
No!
And now you're pinned on
That
the ground.
sucks.
What do you guys do?
Well, there's nothing coming towards the stage, is there, right now?
No, there are some worms headed that way. The guards are fighting them, keeping them away.
Hmm. Well, given she's been pinned down, Alexander's gonna reach into his coat pocket and pull out a knife and attempt to throw it at one of the ones on top of her.
That's a volley. Okay. Roll plus dex.
Volley, 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 volley. Where's my
Is
roll
there a
thing?
chance he
There
can
it is.
hit me?
10.
Whoosh.
Okay, so on a 10 plus you have a clear shot. Deal your damage. Okay, deal your damage.
Ding. Huh. Tougher than I thought.
Thanks.
You stab your knife into one of the creatures, it squirms around and it falls off Tali's back. But the surprising thing is that when it falls off, it actually takes 2 more with it. So Tali's, there's just 1 or 2 more worms trying to pin her down, so she's got an easier time now.
They're weak,
Thanks.
but there's a lot of them.
The worm that you hit didn't die, you just managed to stumble it off her, that's all.
I thought so. They look pretty armored in some places. Gotta try hitting them in the face or belly.
What's next?
Sullivan?
You don't have to go in a complete order. Like one of you guys can make five moves in a row if you want, but there's gonna be costly considering if you fuck up, you're gonna take damage and stuff.
Okay.
I
How
guess.
close am I to stage?
Pretty close since you got that pass that lets you get closer to it.
Okay, I run up to the stage, and I want to start a healing ritual.
Do you know any healing magic?
No, that's why I'm using ritual.
That's not how ritual works, dude.
When you draw on a place of power to create a magical effect.
Yeah.
How is that? Then how does ritual work exactly?
Just a sec. Usually for rituals, you need like a place of power, and even though there's a magic circle, it's not really considered a place of power. You're gonna have to forcibly turn the magic that's already been used into another shape of magic, and that's gonna take you time. So that's not gonna work immediately. And right now you're kind of in a rush, so I don't think you'll be able to perform that kind of ritual. Though there may be other ways to help her.
I'm wondering if I should already out Alex.
I take out a healing potion.
Okay.
Drink this.
Healing potions usually work differently, but for my campaign I'll just say that whoever drinks
Damn,
it gets half their
it's a
health
healing
back.
potion.
So for instance, if someone has 100 hit points, they're gonna get 50 back. That's how they're gonna work. You get
Yeah, that's fine.
you
Someone
get
has
healed
an-
to half, and then you
someone
get
has a
healed
hole
to
in the
full.
chest. That hole isn't going to be as big.
No, that's not exactly right. They've patched her up, the hole is still there, but when she drinks the healing potion, she feels immediately better. She quickly gets back to her feet, and rather than run away or get scared, she immediately starts performing the ritual again. But the thing is, she's probably gonna need some time, because most of the lights have already flickered, and the whole reason this was done is so they were already very low on power, so she has to recharge them to make sure that they work properly. So yeah, with your help she gets back on her feet and she starts performing her task. One of the guards thanks you and says, "Don't worry, we got this stage. We got this place. No one's getting on this stage while we're here." They
Then
look
I
very
cast
confident. in
invisibility
themselves.
on myself.
Okay, fortunately enough, nobody saw you because they're busy with all the chaos.
Aha!
Jeez.
Whoosh.
Alright, can I go help, Callie?
Sure,
You're still
she's
surrounded, ain't
nearby,
you?
so you can do that. But there
Yeah,
are some
I mean-
worms that are still trying to fight you. Are you just going to ignore them?
I have to protect the weaker one.
Okay then.
Wait, hang on. Can I actively start using my shield to give me some, like, extra defense and, like, fend them off with the shield, or?
No, you're already getting the full effect of the shield.
Okay.
You can just
Actually-
use
Shield
it
bash 'em!
as a RP bonus.
I'm gonna start, like,
Shield!
I'm gonna start backing up, but I will start swinging at, like, the worm.